Hello, and welcome to Tanny Talks Live. This is season 6, episode 3, and you guys picked the topic, and the topic for today is family values. And I have a very special guest here with me today, my brother.
Because we are family.
Period. Black Pearl is with us tonight.
What's up, Tanny? What's going on? I'm in your house right now.
He's been getting me hyped this whole time, y'all.
I'm in your crib, looking at your living room.
My living room.
Looking at all your family pictures and all that good stuff. What's up with you?
I know. It's been a while. And speaking of family values, it's so funny to feel like I have family here with me today. So I think it's like such a good topic and such a good person to have on the day like today.
Man, I'm honored to be here.
It's been a while. We've been trying to make this happen for a minute, y'all.
I mean, 2023, I think?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's been a while.
You've been really trying to make it happen.
I remember I was talking to you just about being here, and I'm actually here now, which is crazy, right?
Like, I'm speechless. I'm proud. Like, look what you did, yo. All because you were consistent and just persevered. Look at what you did.
You were a good example of that. I will say.
I try to be.
So let me ask you, what does the word family mean to you?
Family is everything.
Family means
family
everything.
is everything. It means everything. You're. It's not good for man to be alone, right?
Period. We're not meant to be alone.
No one is meant to be alone. No one is meant to be an island. No matter how introverted or like excluded you are.
Everybody needs somebody.
And it affects your health, you know what I mean? But family means everything to me. I love my family. I love my extended family, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, like, for me, a person of purpose and somebody who has purpose behind them, I'm always down to pour into family.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm always down to help my family like grow and prosper in whatever fields, however I can help. You know what I mean? And in the same token, you need that as well.
Right.
You need help and support from your family. You know, so
100%.
Family is everything.
I would agree. Family is definitely 100% everything. I want to ask you guys too, what does family mean to you, right? If you guys want to tell me what family means to you, you can always comment down below and we will talk about, your opinion and what you think family means. For me, family isn't only just a family you were born in.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Blood doesn't make you family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though they do say blood is thicker than water, right?
It is.
You know what I'm saying? But my water fake thick, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
I'm like the Lord. We turn that water into wine and make it nice and thick real quick.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, but seriously, like, you've heard that saying, I'm sure, growing up. Like,
scientifically,
blood is thicker than water. Stick with your blood, stick with your blood.
You know what? Connection can always be broken.
Right.
You know what I mean? Connection can always be severed. I know people who have family that they haven't spoken to in years. You know what I mean? But also, like us, right? We came from a family of people from our high school.
That's true.
And it's quite a few of us that are still.
No, that's like fake family. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Yeah. We weren't just friends. Like, we went through all of the struggles we went through together. We were a new school. You know what I mean? So a lot of what we went through, we all had to experience that together, which made us bond even closer. And now, like, the same crew I was with, Yangi.
Yo, seriously, let's talk about it.
I'm still running with the same.
Well, I can't lie. I'm not gonna front. I'm not really running with the same crew from high school anymore, as of like a few years ago.
Okay.
And it hurts me to say that, right? But the dynamic, I feel like a family changes sometimes, and I just feel like in this point of my adulthood, those people don't fit in my story no more. And it hurts and it breaks. I mean, and that goes for real family, that's blood, because I have blood family members whom I've grown up with, and now in my adult life, I don't see myself really associating with them. And it doesn't mean that I don't have love for them, right? Because they're still my family, right? Like, those friends of mine that I grew up with, literally friendships of 20 plus years. I wish them the best, but from afar, so the dynamic has changed. But it goes for anybody, you know what I'm saying? Blood or water.
Absolutely. One thing I realized, even recently, is not everybody can go with you.
I know, and that hurts.
Not everyone can go with you on this journey, especially when you're called to something greater. Like you have greatness. Look at what this is still, you're still in the beginning stages.
I know.
So there's more tiers that you have to climb, and not everybody can bear witness to that. Not everybody can be a part of that. You know what I mean? But they serve their time and their purpose. You know what I mean? And we just have gratitude for that time.
Right. Because it wasn't like things ended like terribly bad. It was just like one of those things where you just don't fit into the future anymore, and there just isn't a spot for you, or that spot that you held just doesn't exist anymore. That role is no longer there, and it sucks. But I also want to talk about something when it comes to family, right?
Talk to me.
You know how they say that you could just cut people off? Are you one of those people who could just cut off family? Because I have a hard time cutting. Like, I could cut off a friend that's not really relatively family, but then let's say it's a cousin or something, and there's those people who are like, oh, that's family, that's family, that's family. You got to make up with them. That's family. Like, how do you feel about like cutting family off, and do you feel like you should cut family off? Your real family.
And I say this 100%. Like, God strike me if I'm lying. I've never been the person to cut off. I've always been the one cut off.
You know what's funny? Me too.
Dead ass. It's like,
my friends cut me off. But it's like, if cutting me off makes you feel better, blessings to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the person. I don't block people. I don't say, I'm not talking to you no more. That's mad petty, childish to me. Yeah. But if you feel like you need to cut me off, you feel like you need to block me because I am who I am, then more power to you.
Yeah.
So you're the blockee.
I'm the blockee.
I'm the blockee too.
I'm the like.
People cut me off all the time.
I'm the cut-offy. You know what I mean? But
that's hilarious.
It's really all good. It actually taught me to value what I bring and what I possess a little bit more. Not everybody should.
I know what I bring to the table. Period.
Not everybody should have.
And I'm gonna eat whether you're here or not.
This type of access to you. You know what I mean? And honestly, I feel like God really did that. He kind of like
small in your circle, right?
Like he really
my gosh,
shrunk that joint. You know what I mean? So now I'm happy. I'm at peace with everything, everyone. I ain't got no problems. I ain't got no headaches. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm just creating. You know?
I love that for you. I feel like the same thing has happened in my life too, where I don't know, is it because of our age? Are we hitting a certain time in our lives?
Yeah, I think
your circle just gets so small and you're so sad about it, but then you kind of understand, like, it's okay. The people I need are here.
You understand because you understand your drive as well, and you understand what goal you have in mind, what goal you have set before you. Right. And when you just kind of like trying to figure it out, you're also trying to hold on to these pieces that helped you or help you figure it out. But when you know it for yourself, it's almost like, all right, now I need to be stripped of whatever weight is preventing me from traveling at the rate that I need to travel. And that's really what it is.
You know what's funny? I was talking to our good friend Disney. Shout out to Disney. We were talking about yesterday, and we were talking about the Bible story of Lot and his wife. So forgive me if I don't know that well. I'm not the biggest Christian, okay? But let me just say that God came and he was going to destroy a town. And he went to one particular family, Lot and his family, was like, hey, get out of the town because I'm about to blow it up in here because people are acting up and I'm tired of it. But leave. Back. Right. He told all of them, said, when you leave, you have to do one thing. You cannot look back. You cannot look back. Woo. Right? So as Lot and his family was walking, his wife turned around and she looked back to see what was going on because the woman could not move forward. She was so stuck living in the past that when she turned around to look behind her, she immediately turned into a pillar of salt. She turned into salt. And I come to realize that, like, sometimes you can't look back. You got to move forward and you cannot look back. You know what I'm saying? So
we all about progression.
Yeah, and moving forward and going forward. Like, a good example I think I could use would be like a revolving door, right? When the door goes revolving, does it go backwards? No, because when you go through revolving, you can't go in because if you got to go back, you get stuck in the door. You know what I'm saying? And that's
especially them automatic joints. Bro, you done off.
You ever see the ones that when you stop, you be like, keep walking.
Right.
I'm like, okay. You gotta keep walking.
It'll push you. It'll,
for real.
But you know what? Sometimes we gotta be propelled forward, you know, because sometimes we're just reluctant to moving forward, and sometimes we need that.
No, and then when we try to reject it, it's like, you can't go back now. You gotta go forward.
I'm actually stronger than you. I have something powering me to push you.
And you know what? I was thinking about it too, because we're so scared to move forward sometimes that when we look back, we turn into salt. But then we forget, because we don't trust into God. We know that what's going forward, we don't realize it's so much better, because we're so focused on what's going on behind the door that we're not looking in front of the door.
And even if you don't know it's so much better, some people just don't understand that there's more. It might not
because
be
we don't get
better
it.
or worse, but there's more. There's so much more life to live. For anyone out there, like if you find yourself in a place of just being stuck, understand that there is more life to live. You only have to move forward. We don't stay there.
Can't stay there.
Don't be that pillar. Like, and one thing about salt is salt doesn't move unless we move it.
Correct.
We shake the salt.
Period.
It has no limbs. We have a choice, though. We have a choice to move forward in life. We have a choice to go for our dreams. We have a choice to chase that bag. We have a choice to change our generations and do things. We have that choice.
Right.
We got to go forward, man.
Period. And on that good old note, we're going to go into his very first track for the night, and it is called Revolving Door. So let's get on into it. Revolving Door by Black Pearl. Hello, and welcome back to Tanny Talks Live. This is episode 6, and I have my special guest, Black Pearl, with me here.
Yeah.
And you guys picked the topic. The topic for today is family values.
Yeah.
And speaking of family values, it is actually the holiday season.
Yes.
You know, Christmas is literally next week.
The most wonderful time of the year.
So let me ask you, what are some of your favorite holiday family traditions? Like, what do you guys do for Thanksgiving? What do you do for Christmas? Because you know, us Spanish people, we celebrate Christmas Eve. You know?
So Thanksgiving actually this year was pretty lit.
Yeah?
My mom just bought her first crib for her first house.
Congratulations,
So
Mom,
she's
on the
a homeowner.
house. Woo!
And we had her first Thanksgiving
At the house.
So
Of course.
everybody came through. Like, it was really dope. All my cousins.
Oh my God, that must have felt so freaking great. If I was your mom, I would be so freaking full of love. Do you guys do anything fun for Thanksgiving? Like in my family, I make everybody do karaoke. I'm usually hosting all of the holidays. And actually this year, I'm not doing it. I'm not hosting. But I've been hosting for the last few years. I always cook. Like from the day before, slaving away for days upon days. And then, you know, me and my sister, mostly the ladies, we cook, right? Is that the same for like your family?
I mean, you know, the aunts be cooking. My mom made the turkey. It was fire too.
Yo, I had jerk turkey this year. I bought a turkey. Right? And I had the turkey, and we was going to
What y'all know about the jerk turkey?
Y'all don't know about the jerk turk. I'm gonna tell you about the jerk turk. I had jerk turk for the first time this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I had jerk turkey.
I call it the jerk turk because
turk
it just sounds cool.
Crazy. That sounds crazy.
Like, he said jerk turk sounds crazy.
But yeah.
We sing karaoke at my house because I have like the little microphones, and then we sing.
We do a little karaoke.
Do you guys do any like fun games or anything?
We do karaoke. We I think we played like card games, but we also just chop it up, like, you know,
just hanging out.
We be so spread apart, you know.
Do you got the cousins that go for the cousin walk? Because that is tradition.
Oh, that's a fact.
We got the tradition.
And they didn't have to go far. They went right in the backyard.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Oh, because mommy got the house now.
You know what I mean? They didn't have to walk far.
She let them rock though?
Yeah, she let them rock.
Oh, okay, cool. Now my aunt let us rock when we went over one time.
We grown.
I was kind of nervous.
It'd be different if we was like 16.
But you gotta respect the crib. You know, it's the new crib. You don't want no roaches in her backyard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, the fam wouldn't do that. They wouldn't play.
Respectful.
But yeah, like, you know, they went outside, they, you know, sparked up. I don't really smoke, so
I'm just saying.
I was definitely,
that's tradition in my house.
I was definitely nice. I was making the frozen mojitos.
I was gonna say, like, what kind of drinks are we drinking? What kind of food are we eating? Like, what kind of traditions?
I made a fire mojito. It was so fire.
You put lime in it? I mean, mint in it?
I didn't put the mint.
Oh,
but
see?
I put,
I don't
what did
believe you
I put? I put like, I put a little ginger in it.
Like raw ginger or like a ginger juice?
Yes, like ginger shade.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Just threw that in there, little hit, and then I also made like a for the seasoned women of my family. I made like a nice sangria with the fruit in it. I had strawberries, mangoes, and the apples.
Ooh.
You know, I took care of them.
Hit, yeah.
I had them lit too, because I was like, let me make sure
the Black Pearl cocktail.
The volume is like 16%. Like, I want y'all to have a good time.
So getting lit and getting drunk is part of the tradition.
It's not necessarily getting super drunk.
No, I'm not saying like wasted, but having drinks.
Having a good time, just laughing. Like, you know, it felt so good to just have my family laughing together.
And of course we have to have music in the house, right?
Absolutely.
What kind of music do you guys play?
Because
that's interesting. In my household, it could range.
Mm-hmm.
You might end up with some merengue, some salsa, some old school 80s house music in the random. You might get some Luther Vandross in 1 second. Like, so what are we hearing when we go to the house of Black Pearl? What are we hearing?
Nah, you heard it.
What are we listening to?
I mean,
for
I'm
the
an
holidays?
R&B artist.
Are we listening to Mariah Carey?
You had to hear nothing but R&B. Like, it was just straight R&B.
What did you used to hear on a Sunday when your mom was cleaning?
So my mom's a pastor, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'd hear gospel. I'd hear, you know, the Kirk Franklins, the Donnie McClurkins, the Hezekiah Walkers, you know, the Ty Tribbett's. Like, I grew up, you know, duality. I grew up listening to R&B and I grew up listening to gospel. Yeah. So I used to hear it all. My mom was actually like, I credit my mom so much for my musical range.
I was just gonna say that.
Because she just played anything and everything, even at her job. Like, her job is the first time I was like introduced to 106.7 Light FM. So I was hearing
the
like
old school
Bonnie
station.
Raitt and like, you know, Reba McEntire, Celine Dion, who's like my favorite singer. Like, I was hearing that on 106.7. Then I was hearing Luther, Teddy Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye on 98.7 Kiss FM.
Wow.
And 107.5. And then I'm listening to Queen Pen, Party Ain't a Party, Nas,
all-time high,
Jay, all on Hot 97. You know what I mean? So I'm not
gonna lie. I grew up with the same. I really do credit my parents, and I don't think I gave them enough.
Shout out to parents, man.
Seriously, for playing music in the household when we was growing up back in the day. Because I'm not gonna lie, my dad would listen to like Wu-Tang, old school rap, which I really, really enjoyed listening to growing up. You know what I'm saying? But then my mom with the 80s house music, with the old school salsa, with the India
range.
So that's what I'm saying.
India,
like, the stuff that I grew up on was so like, and this is why my musical range is so. I can listen to country, rock, anything. I can listen to rock music and be jamming. You don't understand.
And actually enjoy it. See, we grew up on MTV. We grew up on VH1 before all the reality shows. You know what I mean? Like, we grew up on music. Sound.
And it was such a variety. I would say we grew up in the 90s. So, you know what I'm saying? That's when it went from blues to hip hop.
Like, the
creation of hip hop and all that was kind of happening as we were growing up. And then R&B became like really big too. So I think, believe it or not, that's actually a tradition I feel like I gave to my child. Because believe it or not, my daughter can sing every single one of Aaliyah's songs, and that girl wasn't even alive when that girl was alive.
It makes sense, though. It makes sense.
When I listen to my daughter listening to stuff, and I'm like, who put you... How do you even know this song? And I think about it to myself, it's because I be at home and I don't realize I'm always playing music in my house. And my daughter comes back and she's singing these old school songs. And I'm like, where did she get this old soul from? And I realize it's because me and her dad. She's in the car with her dad and she's listening to old school music. And then she plays. I'm like, what do you know about these 2000s music? Like it's like, and the old stuff always comes back.
Yeah, and look at it, and like
the 2000s is really trendy right now.
There's kids that were literally born in 2020 that know Michael Jackson songs word for word.
Let me tell you how my little nephew, when Michael Jackson passed away, he was crying like he knew him his whole life. Like you just found out about him last week.
That's impact. That's impact. That's musical impact. That's something that I only aspire to have. Like when I'm like long gone, like generations are like bumping my music. You know what I mean?
I think musical traditions is something that really goes far, and I think
it's a love language.
But it goes through the generations, like, and you don't even realize. because it's so much a part of like who your parents are that it becomes a part of you. And then that you realize like now I'm playing La India in the house on Sundays when I'm cleaning, and now my daughter is singing La India. All of a sudden I'm just like, wait, what's going on? Like, so I feel like that's kind of a traditional thing, going. Like
because and on top of it being good music, right? It was the soundtrack to our lives. Like a lot of those songs we identify with now because of the topics of what's being spoken about in them songs.
Right.
Like we can actually relate to. We couldn't relate to Let's Get It On at
I was
5.
just about to say that, yo. We used to be singing songs when we were so young that our parents used to put us on, so that I had no idea what I was singing. Not until now that I'm playing them in my household, and I'm like, yeah, Mom, that's what I was talking about. Now I know what you was going through. You was going through back in the day. I was your
lover and your secretary. Like I'm not gonna cry. Like you don't even know what she's crying about, but now you like, man, I done got my heart broken. I ain't crying no more. I ain't shedding no tears. Period. You know what I mean? Like that's. I love music. I love music.
So I wanted to ask you, as far as traditions go, are there any traditions that you would take from your family that you would go along with, or any traditions you are stopping the cycle on? Right? So I would say one for me is back in the day we were always told like not to speak up for ourselves when it came to adults when we were kids. And I feel like that's a tradition that I have stopped. I have learned that we need to apologize to our children. I feel like children should have a voice to speak on what they're saying, even if it is an adult. And especially if they feel like their feelings were being hurt. Because I feel like as children, when we were younger, our parents were like, oh, because I said so, and you don't have any say so, and I don't care what you say, And okay, that's cool. But like now it's like, if I hurt you, please tell me what I did wrong, and I want to apologize as a parent. I feel like when we were growing up, parents didn't apologize, and that's something I want to change going forward in in new traditions where I want my children to feel like they can say, hey, Mom, you hurt my feelings. Because, you know, sometimes we hurt our parents' feelings. I wish I could have told my mom, you hurt my feelings. I couldn't even breathe hard, bruh, because it would be a sign of disrespect.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, like, as a parent, you should be able to say, like, instead of just being hard-nosed and, like, you know, stern, you should be able to really express your true emotion and your true feeling. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this hurt. What you said actually hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even just angry. I'm hurt that would come from you after all of what I do for you. Whether it be that you provide or you make sure they're safe, whatever it is, we should be, as humans, on a human level, son to father, mother to daughter, mother to son,
but
father to daughter.
But even as just person to person.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
We should be on a human level. We should
sometimes it'd be like mother and child, like there's an authority role there. But it's just like person to person, human being. Sometimes we don't realize as parents we hurt our kids.
We are humans. We all bleed, feel the same, you know?
So, is there any other
I think for me,
traditions you'll keep or get rid of?
I think one of the things I'll say is connection. Just making sure that my children are connected to my cousin's children, my like the way we were connected. Like, me and my cousins used to like. And
I feel like nowadays it's happening less and less.
You know
like
what I mean?
The family dynamic is getting so smaller and smaller. I feel like we don't. Like, I'll be honest, I'll take fault for it. My daughter isn't being really raised with her cousins, like my sister's kids and things of that sort. Like, we kind of live our own, like, kind of separate lives. But back in the day, we was all in grandma's house.
It's tribe. You know what I mean? It's gang. Like, we all at grandma.
But I don't feel like grandma's is grandma anymore either. I'm sorry. My mama ain't doing it.
Like,
she ain't doing it. She got mad grandkids. You think she'd be like, send them home. She'd be like, hell no, stay in your house.
Y'all good. Yeah. Y'all all right.
So it's
I'll see
different.
y'all.
I'll see. No, for real.
Nah, y'all see me. I'll see y'all.
She was like, I'm coming to your house. Y'all not going to my house.
And I think a tradition that I would, like, cut is all of this time on devices. Like,
I would agree.
Like, my kids are like, they're gonna play outside. They're gonna be.
Let's bring the kids back outside.
Into activities. They're gonna pick up an instrument. 100%. I encourage every parent.
My daughter has a guitar.
Make sure your child learns at least one instrument. 2 reasons. It's therapeutic. It's a way to express yourself through another means. It's another voice 100%. For you. But you'll never be without a job.
Oh, if you know an instrument, you'll never be without a job?
You'll never be without a job. The world needs music always. Always. There's someone
well, you don't
always
think
hiring a
AI could
musician.
take over? Like,
heck no, AI ain't got no soul.
AI ain't got no soul.
The only AI we acknowledge is Allen Iverson.
You annoying.
Feel me?
Yeah, the only
AI ain't got no soul. It can assist
You're
you,
so silly.
and don't get me wrong, AI has its perks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shout out to Beanie Siegel, right? Beanie Siegel was able to get his voice back by using AI.
Well, he lost his voice.
Yeah, so he had
No
like
way,
he
he
had a
lost his
really
voice?
he got shot. He was out and he tried to take the cord out of
His throat.
and it ruined
I
his
did that,
voice.
though. It didn't ruin my voice, though.
Thank God.
It's a feeding tube.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I pulled it out. I woke
Thank
up
God.
in the hospital. It was in my. I was like,
Thank God. But yeah, so he
my
did
God.
that. It ruined his voice.
God
but
bless me. That's
through
what
the
I'm on.
power of AI, now he still has the skill. He just needed the voice back, and now he has.
so
his
he
voice
raps and then he puts his own voice over
Exactly.
his.
Ain't that fire though? Like, you know, AI is
No,
like,
the fact that they can snatch up his voice from a previous like record or something
Yeah.
and keep that same tone and he's
Keep
able to
the
rap but
same
keep his
tone.
tone.
Yeah.
That is dope. God, that's
Yeah.
good.
You know what I
God
mean?
bless AI in that case.
But yeah, like you know, the devices and phones and tablets, they have their place. But when it takes over, like when we're not parenting and we just want to put our children to do something just to occupy time, yeah, we're not doing
I think
that.
a lot of parents too is what I noticed. They give a child an iPad because they don't want to be the person to entertain them.
You know what I
And
mean?
granted, like I have a child, and my child is 14 now, so I had a kid very, very, very young
Mm-hmm.
before the iPad age, which I'm oh my God, I'm so grateful
Mm-hmm.
that my child missed that because I literally used to play with my daughter back in the day, like on the floor, sitting down with our
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
little Barbies,
yeah.
coloring in the coloring
Yeah.
books and things like that. So it's because parents don't want to do that no
Yeah.
more. And not for that, they're even attached to their phone, so they
Too
would rather
busy.
be on
Too
Instagram and be like,
busy.
"Here, go watch ABC Mouse or whatever it is on your iPad." Not saying that these apps aren't like fundamental in
They
certain
serve
kind of
their
ways,
purpose, yes.
but now these kids are growing up and they're antisocial. They don't know how to be social with other children. They don't know how to go outside and play.
Somebody so said 14 is crazy, Tanny. Facts. Facts.
Yes.
She's like man.
My person is as big as me now. Like she's
That's
really like growing and
crazy.
developing into her own like I met you at her age, mind you.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. Wow.
Like
Wow,
my daughter's
wow,
a freshman in high school and you know, there's some traditions that I would take with me and then some traditions, you know, that I would take away. And it's a weird world. We're living in a different age than what we grew up in. I'm not gonna lie. Cause like cyberbullying and things of that sort was something we never experienced growing up.
No.
Like we was like 3:00, see me outside after school, I'm gonna
Yeah,
beat you
no,
up.
we actually had heart.
Now
you
they
know what I
have
mean?
bullies that they don't even know who they are. They're like imaginary bullies. Like, you know, like they could be anyone.
They be having bot bullies. Like
Bot
there's
bully- no, for
nothing behind it. It's just a bot set up to just
Destroy people's lives.
destroy people's lives.
No, for real.
You know what
That's
I mean?
that's insane. So I feel like teaching your children how to be social, how to go outside and play,
Yep.
how to pick up an instrument.
Yep.
I think those are all really good traditions
Yes.
that you should take on
Yes.
to.
Yes, and it's
Get to the
empowering. It's enhancing, and forwarding our not only our youth, our generations, but our culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
You don't want to be one of those people that's just like on their phone scrolling all the time and
doom scrolling as
you know that has absolutely nothing to go. You want to be a star. You want to be someone who thinks outside the box. You
Yep.
want to be someone that other people want to follow and look at as different. You want to flow upstream. You don't want
And
to
le-
flow with the fish going
And
downstream.
let's be clear, follow in real life, not just follow on a page.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
No, seriously, like real life we're talking
Mm-hmm.
about, okay? But on that note, talking about what we want these kids to be, let's talk about Wannabe,
Hey.
which is Black Pearl's music video that we're about to share for
Oh, man.
halftime. And fun fact about this video, I'm actually in the video.
Yes,
It's
you
funny.
are. Yes, you are.
It was a good time.
It was a
that
good
music
time.
video was a good vibe. It was a good time. Watching you do your thing and just sitting there like, oh, look at you. You know, like it was like one of the first times I was on a video set. I'm just like watching you. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, nah, you know what? It was only right I had you there because, you know, we had many a conversations about where we both saw ourselves.
And where we wanted to be.
Yeah, and where we want to be, you know what I mean? And, you know, I just wanted that moment to serve as like, yo, keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. Like, yes, this is for me, but I hope you know this is for you too.
Absolutely.
So that you can see like, yo, you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, Wannabe is definitely the video of the summer for that summer. That summer was so lit.
That was.
We was outside with Wannabe that summer. Let me tell you something.
We was everywhere.
We was out there.
We was
Wannabe all day. So I want to go ahead and snap right into that music video. You guys get to watch it now. Wannabe by Black Pearl.
Hey.